Okay, what you submitted here for task two, or I'm sorry, task one for milestone two, I do not see anything created for that task. So I'm not sure what you did on this. So we were supposed to create a style sheet, and then we have to add a header, nav, article, footer area as well. So I did post a video back in your first milestone because you have things wrong. So the first thing we want to do is we want to go in and we want to change this to lowercase CSS, lowercase images, okay? And then I explained that we don't have Happy Paul's menu, that's for Mad Burger, okay? And you have an extra index page. What I suggested was delete that and then rename Happy Paul's home, okay, as index. So make sure to review that. I'm just setting this up so I can have this set up correctly. So review that video. It goes over everything in detail. You do have something, you have something, the meta tag was missing up here. Actually, I think I have the, yeah, here it is right here. So let me just go ahead and copy that down. Okay. So then they want you to go in and in the body section of each page, they want you to put in a header section, a nav section, an article, and a footer. So this is stuff that's based in our textbook reading. I'm also going to point you in the right direction here. If you go back to the learning path for this, and we take a look at, let's see, actually probably back in milestone one. Yeah, I'm sure, I think you have to, it's continuation milestone one with that. But also, it talks about some empty elements here for that. But again, we had to put in those different tags there to help make sure that we have an understanding of what's going on with that. Then what they want you to do is in the instructions, let me go back to the instructions real quick. You're going to create a style sheet and you're going to apply a style sheet that's going to adjust the width and height, and you're going to add a background color so you can see that. So really what will happen is you're going to create a new document and you're going to save it, file save as, and let me go into the folder, your folder structure, and you're going to go into the CSS folder and you're going to name this style.css. Okay, now with that regards, you go back to index, and in the head section you're going to have a link tag that links to it. So we're going to put in the source equals style.css, and then we have to tell it's a style sheet with rel equals, and then quotation marks, we put in one word, and then I'm going to put a slash in the bracket. Then this is going to be added to every page. And so what they want you to do is then go in your style sheet and apply styles to the header and so forth. So for example, if I go into the header and I type in, I'm not going to do it exactly what's in the instructions because I want you to do it. But if I go in and I say, okay, I'm going to say height colon, let's say 500 pixels, and we'll do a background color blue. Okay, now what will happen is when I open this up, actually I don't know which one I'm working with, to tell you the truth. Yeah. So yeah, I opened up the wrong file, but when I open it up, it's going to apply that color and make that change and so forth. So what you want to do is in your style sheet, let me go back to the instructions again. You're going to have a style that applies to the header That's going to be 960 pixels width with 120 pixels height. You're going to have a nav area that's 960 pixels width, 40 pixels height. Article area is just 960 pixels width, a footer with 960 and 50, and each of these are going to have a background color. Now, again, all you're going to do is you're going to add to your style sheet, and, you're going to have nav, article, footer, listed like right there. So make sure you go back to that reading and see if you can make those changes and resubmit.